You know, Betty, we can start with you if you don't mind. If
No, I don't mind.
can talk about, I guess, that initial diagnosis and, well, tell me what your life has been like. I know your husband recently passed in April, so whatever you feel comfortable talking about.
It's not a problem. Both of us worked for Gainesville Fire Rescue in Gainesville, Florida. And it started with, he said, Betty, when I was shaving, I found a lump on the side of his neck. And we said, well, you know, I'm a paramedic, he's an EMT, probably a swollen lymph node from a cold. Well, that was in April of 2016. So x-rays, antibiotics, ultrasound, MRI comes July, and they do a biopsy. It's squamous cell carcinoma. And we get a treatment regimen out of North Florida cancer specialists. Then we go to New York City, Sloan Kettering, the cancer center there, and get a second opinion. They do a radical neck dissection. He has 3 high-dose cisplatin chemo treatments with 32 proton pencil beam treatments out of New Jersey and New York.
And I know you're an EMT, but all of that language for you, and
it's a whole new life. You know, we have a 13-year-old daughter. We had to, you know, and he's not going to travel by himself, so we find care for our daughter. Our lives are turned upside down. I'm still working, so my brothers and sisters take up my shifts for me so that I can be with my family and help my husband, which is wonderful. It's a fabulous profession in that way. So that was 2016. He has a surgery in August. His treatments take him through November, and he comes home mid-November of 2016. So we're together as a family. He gets rechecked in March. We go back up to New York. They do the scans again. He's clear, and we just breathe a sigh of relief. But anybody that's been through cancer treatments knows that your body is wrecked, and he is still dragging. And so we're just saying, okay, we've got this hope, we've got this. And we'll just, you know, feed you well, rest up. And then he gets a check for a different medical procedure, and they see some suspicious nodules at the base of his lungs. It had spread to his lungs. So now we have metastatic cancer. And he gets another biopsy. They have to go into his lungs through his throat to get the tissue. And we're in New York City again. And it comes back as the same cancer that started in his neck. So now we know that it's not a new primary, that it has spread at least to that part of his body. We do treatment again, just the chemotherapy, and that comes. Then it comes time to where he is saying, and that's the fall of 2017. He said, Betty, this isn't working. I said, well, how do you know it's not working? He said, I just know. So, excuse me, we forced the doctors to do another PET scan to see. And the doctor has been wonderful, works with us, and it has spread now from his lungs, the base of his lungs throughout, and it's in his brain. And they say, we're really sorry, but you can do this trial, this experimental trial. We really think it could help, and that was in December. So we had to wait to get more testing done, and in 2018, the beginning of February, he starts the trial. And the trial did not work. And so April 15th, George died in my arms in our house. And that's my story.